Hi, my name is Sierra, and I'm 20 years old. I'm going to tell you the story about a very awkward time when I was stuck in a statue and had to witness something that completely broke my heart. The story basically revolves around my childhood crush, Theo. We had been the best of friends since the age of 6 when his family moved to the house next to mine. We used to go to school together, play together, and even study together. Over the years, I developed a huge crush on him, and he would often flirt with me too, but I wasn't sure. He was sending me mixed signals. One moment he would be all serious, and the next he would make a joke out of it. That's why I always hesitated in confessing my feelings to him. But when he told me one day that he was moving away to a different neighborhood, I was shocked. We had enrolled in the same college, and our friendship was still going strong, but he said that he didn't want to live with his family anymore. "We can still meet in college," Theo said on the day he was moving out. "And you are always welcome to visit me." I tried to convince myself that it was no big deal, but somehow I couldn't shake off the empty feeling that Theo left behind. Everything had changed within a matter of seconds. I guess my sister knows that I was down and sad all the time. "What is your problem?" she asked one day. "Instead of sulking around, why don't you just go and confess? In fact, you should move out too. Go and live with him. You wasted all these years and you are wasting your time again. You will regret it if he gets a girlfriend." "But I'm not sure about how he feels," I replied. "I don't want to ruin our friendship." She rolled her eyes. "You will never know until you tell him. It's better to just get it over with than living your life with the what-ifs." Well, her words did make sense. I didn't want to regret my decisions later. That's why I made up my mind to confess my feelings to Theo. If he did reject me, I would have to find a way to deal with it. Now, I wanted to plan something grand for my confession. I knew that Leo liked those kinds of things. One of the advantages of spending so many years with him was that I knew all about his likes and dislikes. He was really into Greek mythology, and I remember how he had once shown me a statue of the Greek goddess Athena on Amazon. At that time, he wanted the statue, but he couldn't afford it. With my sister's help, I came up with an idea for making the confession special. I ordered the Athena statue for him and hid inside of it. The delivery guy helped me with the plan after I explained everything to him. He packed the statue as it was and delivered it to Theo's house. I was still inside, of course. As soon as Theo saw the statue, his jaw dropped to the floor. I could see everything through the eyes of the statue. "What is this?" "I didn't order the statue," he said to the delivery guy. "Someone else sent it for you. It's a gift," the guy replied and left after handing him a note. The note was written by me. I hadn't revealed my identity in it. It was a surprise. The note said, "Welcome to the neighborhood, from your neighbor." Well, the thing was that I was planning to become his neighbor, but that would come later. I had to confess first, and everything was going according to plan so far. But it didn't take much time for things to go wrong. I think Theo misunderstood the whole thing. He literally thought that his current neighbor had sent him the gift along with the note. He left the statue in a corner and rushed out of his house. I didn't dare come out of it while he was away, or he would think I was a thief or something. My plan was to surprise him by suddenly speaking and coming out of the statue when he was alone. But just my luck, he brought his neighbor along when he returned. When they came into my line of sight, I saw a really pretty girl and Theo making their way towards me, aka the statue. "This is the statue I was talking about," he said to the girl. "It's from you, right? How did you even know that I wanted this?" The girl started nervously. "Yeah, you keep talking about these things ever since you moved here." "Thank you so much for this gift, Haley. It means a lot to me," Theo smiled. Oh God. So he thought that Haley had gifted him the statue? Why was she not denying it? Instead, she laughed. "Yeah, it's no big deal. I can buy you many such statues if it makes you that happy." "No, why would you do that?" Theo exclaimed. "These are so expensive. I'm still debating whether I should accept this or get a refund. I don't want you to spend this kind of money on me." "Hey, as I said, I don't mind," Haley smiled. "I can easily afford statues like this. This was most expensive, but I just wanted to give it to you ever since you moved here." Wow, what the hell? This girl was such a pathetic liar. And how could Theo believe her? She was clearly trying to show off. I wanted to get out of the statue and reveal everything, but I wasn't sure if it was a good idea. Things could easily turn against me. So I had no option but to stay inside and watch everything. Theo and Haley started flirting right in front of my eyes. Theo had asked Haley to stay for dinner, and she agreed. The whole time, they kept flirting, and Haley kept lying about the statue. And they were eating while my stomach was practically crying from hunger. This was definitely a bad plan. I shouldn't have listened to my sister. Forget about confession. Here my crush was flirting with some other girl, a girl who had been lying to him the whole time. I almost got bored of listening to them talking nonstop and was about to doze off when suddenly my phone's ringtone went off, shocking the hell out of me. Crap. I completely forgot that my sister was going to call. She probably thought that everything was done by now. But that wasn't the most important now. Theo and Haley had heard the ringtone too, and they were now coming towards the statue. I guess I couldn't stay hidden anymore. I took a deep breath and stepped out. Haley screamed when she saw me, while Theo could only gape in horror. Sierra, what the hell? Theo exclaimed. What are you doing here? No. What were you doing inside the statue? Before I could say anything, Haley intervened. Are you a stalker? She yelled. Is this some new way of getting inside people's houses and keeping an eye on them? No, I am not a stalker. I am Theo's friend, I told her. This is a misunderstanding. Let me explain. Explain what? She cut me off. You were clearly up to something. Since when are you here? Did you see everything and eavesdrop on our conversation? Oh God, I should report you to the police. You're taking it too far, I said in disbelief. It was because of you that I was stuck inside. I wanted to surprise Theo with this gift, but you started lying and claimed that you bought this statue. Her face went pale and she glanced at Theo nervously. Theo, this girl is lying. I don't know why she is or what she wants, but she's clearly dangerous. You should report her. I know her, Theo replied. She is my friend. And as far as I know, she never lies. This means that you lied about the statue. Honestly, that was low of you. You could have simply said that you didn't know about it. What did you gain from lying? Hey, now don't be so rude. You were flirting with me a few seconds ago, Haley reminded him. What's the big deal even if I did lie? Were you just interested in me because you thought I gave you a gift? That's very materialistic of you. She didn't give us a chance to reply and left the house. God, what a drama queen. But she was right about one thing. They did flirt. Right in front of me. And this whole thing was about confessing my feelings. Now it was just a mess. Theo asked me for an explanation, and I told him the truth, but left out the confession part. I just told him that this was a surprise gift. He scolded me for doing something so ridiculous, but after cooling down, he thanked me for the gift. And after that, he kinda started flirting with me too. It was like I was watching him flirt with Haley all over again. Only this time, I had replaced Haley. Seriously, what was going on? Was Theo even serious, or was everything just a joke to him? I'm so confused because of him. I can't deny that I still have feelings for him, but I don't know if I should act upon them. I am getting to know a new side of him, and I'm not sure if I like it. What's your opinion on this? Should I go ahead with my confession? Is Theo really worth it?